Sit back.
Relax.
You're here with us,
The
Cozy
Cozy Critics.
Critics.
I'm Ken.
I'm Michael.
And sometimes I'm Dan.
Sit back, boys. Today, we're doing something special. We're recording and reviewing. We have watched, by far, the greatest movie.
No, it's not.
It's
It's not like
by Netflix standards. I was gonna say by Netflix standards.
Sure. I mean, I don't know what it really is.
It's not a Netflix original.
I know. It's like a weird parody movie. It's not like a serious thing, but it's not good, but at least they had fun doing it.
Well,
It's called Splatter.
It's Splatter, yeah. Okay, so Splatter, some movie.
Well, it's not. Can you even call it a movie? Because it was like 30 minutes.
An episode, a YouTube video, a 30-minute clip from Viva La Bam.
Oh yeah, because it looks like it's taking place in Bam Margera's house. Oh, that's my dog scratching his bed.
Mind.
Yeah, if you hear the scratchy noises.
We're not professionals here, and nor do we have a studio.
Yeah, and my dog is he's a puppy right now. So.
Big old pupper. But besides that, so yeah, on this episode of Viva La Bam, they filmed Splatter in his mansion while he was on vacation or something like that. Basically, it looks like an episode of MTV Cribs also, which I love.
And it's recorded on a cheap camera.
Yeah, some sort of flip phone from 2008 or something.
I think it was 2009.
2009, yeah.
That this was made.
Yeah. Okay, so where are we at? The Razor? Was it Razor? By now iPhone 1 made a camera. Was it iPhone 1? We'll figure it out one day. But yeah, Splatter. Splatter starts off with it's better to kill yourself or your enemies. It starts off with this.
It starts off with this dude named Johnny Splatter.
Oh shit! Thank you for remembering. Yeah. Johnny Splatter,
who is this he's apparently some sort of rock god.
I guess he's a parody of Kurt Cobain. Maybe?
No.
Of an emo rocker. I don't.
I have no idea. He just looks like a rejected. He just looks like a rejected member of him.
Him or Korn or Korn, not Korn. Good would be a good band too.
Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, what's that one? Oh goddamn! I think was it Pierce the Veils? That the one? No, but the one everybody hates.
There's
a lot of them.
Yeah.
Being fake here, but yeah, Johnny Splatter, right?
Johnny Splatter. He's like this. Quoting. Yeah, he's like this washed up rock star. And you are watching a recording of him killing himself. Yeah, he shoots himself in the head.
All in the head. Very. You would say cinematic. No, it's very cheaply made, very corny. It's great. Then we starts with the scene. It's awful upbeat rock music, and it's a funeral, and it's Johnny Splatter's funeral.
Yeah, in his house.
And apparently everybody that was there was some sort of former friend, former ex, former manager, or psychiatrist,
or former member of his
rock band. Yeah, they're all
psychologist, boyfriend. What was the other one? A bassist.
His manager. Yeah, bassist was his ex.
Was the ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, and then the groupie.
Yeah,
the blonde girl. But yeah, they all associated with Johnny Splatter.
Yeah, in some way, shape, or form. Yeah.
And They all pretty much hated him.
Yeah, they were all
John Splatter was an awful person.
Yeah. Well, they were awful people too.
Oh yeah, they're all shit.
This is the thing.
Everybody's shit in this movie.
Yeah, this is the thing. You're not. Don't watch this movie if you actually care about characters, because you're gonna hate every single person in this movie. So it doesn't really matter. Sorry about that. My puppy tried to eat something he shouldn't.
Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes. Alright, so yeah, everybody there knows Johnny Splatter. It looks like a soap opera. The way
it looks filmed, looks like a Telemundo.
Yeah, it looks like Days of Our Lives was just their budget was cut into a quarter, not even in half. Just $20 and then filmed Days of Our Lives. First thing I immediately noticed, the guy who played the Candyman was there.
Yeah, he was like the manager.
The actor, but I know he was Death in Final Destination. He was pretty cool. I like him. I've seen him in a couple movies. I like him.
Yeah,
But,
he had a lot of fun in this movie. You could tell.
Basically, we find out that Johnny Splatter had a lot of what's that thing called? Demons. He had a lot of demons. He had gambling debt, according to his manager, and everybody else thinks he sucks. And then you see the first thing you see is a video of him killing himself again, and it reverses, and then Johnny Splatter starts talking, and he's makeuped up like a zombie.
No, he's not. Not in the video.
Oh, excuse me, not in the video.
Yeah. There's a video of him killing himself, and then it suddenly reverses.
Yeah,
and then
reverses.
it looks as if he's talking to them.
Yeah, and he's basically talking shit to them. Like,
Yeah, he's like, you all wronged me, you know, and he's like, what is he? He's like reading his will or whatever. He's like, to my what was it? To his doctor, to his shrink.
Yeah,
he
to
called.
my shrink.
He's like, you get nothing. And it was a little awkward.
They're just very film
Very weird.
awkwardly.
Oh, and the bassist
overdramatically.
lady, who was his ex-girlfriend, I think.
And stole his most rocking song.
Yeah. So it's like it's kind of like a punishing kind of person. He's like punishing them for their sins against him.
It's just kind of like it's just like a really bad drunken voicemail, but it's a video. It's just bad. It's just bad.
Yeah.
But
and so
it's comically bad.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it.
You can tell it's like just for goofs. And then what was it? Everyone's like, this is stupid.
I'm gonna get out. This fucking blows. I'm gonna beat it.
Yeah, and then what was it? I think the groupie. She finds no.
You're missing out your favorite part. The house gets locked down. By By pure. What does he say?
It says metal.
It's metal.
Yeah, I mean I don't know if that was even. I think it had to be a joke. It had to be a joke.
I hope it was.
I really hope so.
Hope it was.
But no,
because we all laughed at that.
Yeah, the windows and the door and everything. Yeah,
the whole house shuts itself down.
Yeah. So.
And then
we get our first Final Destination death, which is the shrink.
Oh Lord, the shrink apparently gave him a phone booth as a gift.
Oh yeah, a phone. Why?
I mean, I don't know too much about shrinks. The last thing I would ever think is they would give out a gift.
Yeah, that isn't like medication you have to pay for.
Or like a self-help book.
Yeah.
No, a phone booth.
No, an entire phone booth for whatever reason.
And he's like,
I'm gonna use the phone booth to call for help or something.
I know how to get out of here. There's a secret passageway. I got Johnny this on his tour of blah 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 said location, and there's an exit out of here. Losers. And then he
goes in the phone booth and then he tries to
unhooks the phone and presses one button,
and then he suddenly he starts like burning. He starts getting like electrocuted.
He fucking gets not even like evaporated, like it's if it happened fast. It's this drawn out scene that he's getting electrocuted, but it goes on for like a whole 3 minutes of him just screaming for his life to end, and he's like melting like fucking clay in a goddamn microwave. It just looks so like 1960s horror movie, like
and the electricity looks like fake, obviously.
I forgot. Yeah, they had CG.
Yeah, it was like CG lightning.
It just
in the phone booth.
It's just so funny, man.
And there's a thing. They were just watching. They were just watching him get electrocuted. They tried to get.
I think the manager tried to help him, but he gets blown away, and I think his fucking suit caught on fire or something. It was like comic.
Yeah, and then the guy, I think the door opens, and then like he's the shrink.
They zoom in on his face, and he's like melted and shit.
And then he's dead. That's the first victim. And
we get
then they're like, holy shit, And they're like, this is just a sick joke.
This is sick. This just blows. Like
that's like the
bassist that's like
the guitarist.
Oh yeah, excuse me. His ex band member guitars.
Yeah, he's like, this blows. This is stupid.
Johnny, you suck, bro. And he kicks the casket. Oh yeah, this is an open funeral in the middle of his old mansion. That's what I forgot to.
Yeah, and what was it? They accidentally opened the casket.
Well,
it's empty.
Yeah, the casket opens himself.
Yeah. No, I thought they.
They
pushed
it. They kick. The guitarist kicks it, and it falls over, and then there's a book in the casket.
Yeah, and then apparently the groupie.
Oh yeah, the blonde groupie, which is just so hilarious. Like her lines just like so just out of what left field. She goes,
they're very out of place.
She starts reading this book that came out of Johnny Splatter's coffin, and it's like, oh,
it's like voodoo. It's like voodoo spells, voodoo ritual.
Yeah, it's like this is rituals. Like when I was dating a hip hopper, we went on a tour of Africa, and I learned a lot of indigenous like languages, like trying to make herself smart, even though she's like the dumbest bitch in the world.
Yeah, she's like the dumb blonde bimbo. Basically.
I went to fucking swipe for notes and it's almost done.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. You see what we did?
We're not kidding. This movie was 30 minutes. Only 30 minutes. So I can't even really call it a movie. It's just an episode of something.
This is so funny, dude. I'm almost done already. Okay, so we get Miss Groupie Girl, which I forget her name. She starts reading the African writing and tries to explain, like, the only way we could beat Johnny Splatter from killing us all if we chop a leg, chop a nose, chop an eye off, and then a hand.
From each body or whatever.
From each body. And then cut our hand and blood and put it in the bag and then catch it on fire.
And then you have to do like a chant, like a voodoo chant.
Oh yeah, chant these words, and it's like Uzi,
Azu, Okani, Ikoto.
Oh damn, you're
Makata. I don't know.
You're halfway. No, you're halfway there. You got like 2 of them right for sure.
Yes, but this is the thing. So it's basically she is pretty much saying that they're gonna die. So the person who's gonna be left is gonna have to. Gonna have to do that because it's like there's only one body. How do you know that like you have to get it from each body? Unless you already know you're gonna be fucked. So that's a bit of a plot hole.
I love how they just immediately go with like they're shooting off all the cliches they possibly can. The electrocution guy basically explodes to death or electrocutes and fries himself. There's the African ancient voodoo that they're trying to read. And they're trying to see if that saves them. And then they also, on top of that cliche, they do the I guess they do Saw. I don't know when Saw came out. When do you think Saw 1 came out?
I want to say it was like in the early 2000s, like 2002.
No, 2 was too early. No way. All I know is they were doing the whole Saw things with the videotapes going in reverse and talking beyond the dead. They're doing all the cliches before cliche. They just they burnt it into you and they shoved it down your throat, but they shoved it in your face out of I don't know, just the audacity. So we get the first person after she reads this chant or voodoo whatever.
Oh, and then the bassist. No. Doesn't like Johnny Splatter or whatever. He the video starts again, and then he like tells the bassist to. What does he tell her to do? To go to somewhere.
Yeah.
To get her what she deserves or whatever.
Yes, something like that. So basically, she's like, oh, I'm gonna go upstairs and find where he's at. And then we get this fish guy.
Oh yeah. And why the fuck does it? This is the thing. Everybody goes to their place. Like they're like, oh okay, I'll go there where I'm obviously gonna die. I know it's a stupid movie, but like,
I think it's just forcefully done. Like
I know
if this was goddamn Conjuring 17,005 spin-off that's terrible or just not good, I would question it. This movie, I don't question any cliche. It's done so purposefully, so in your face, and it drops its nuts right in your hands and just do something about it.
Yeah.
It's 29 minutes. Can't say shit. Can't do nothing about me. I'm just gonna fucking ruin your whole day with this fucking movie, or make it. I don't know. I love this movie. It's great. So, homie goes up the staircase. Bassist, former guitar member,
And ex-girlfriend.
ex-girlfriend also, and it's like filmed in fisheye, and
Yeah.
I love it. Fisheye is like some sort of lens in the camera, and it's also red. That's what I also like the colored room with like evil intent. Like they tried a little bit. I don't know. For those those are the only times in the movies I felt like they were trying to create some sort of cool, like, hey, that's something good about this movie.
Sure. Let's go with that.
And immediately Johnny Splatter just like
He's like a zombie.
it's a zombie and just like
He's like, hello! Ah!
just starts talking shit to her like, you used to be my ex, but
Yeah.
you were my best guitar player and
Yeah.
you stole my
Yeah. He,
favorite song.
yeah, and then he doesn't he no, that's the other lady. I forgot what oh yeah. He uses the CD
Oh yeah,
and
there
he
it is.
slits her throat with it.
Yeah, basically he's like, you stole the most raddest and best song I ever wrote, so for that you deserve this. Yeah, and slits her throat with a dull ass CD.
Yeah, it's
Blood
not even
just starts shooting out her throat immediately.
yeah, and it's not even like broken or anything. It's a brand new CD, and somehow he slit her throat with it. And so she's dead, and then he looks at like the camera or whatever, and he's like, "Who's next?"
But just the whole Goldberg thing, saying who's next, and then of course downstairs they're watching this happen, and they're like, "Oh my god, what do we do about Johnny?"
And then they're like, "Oh, this is fucking stupid." And it's like, what?
Yeah, the manager at every point, the manager is like,
He's like, "This is
stupid.
This is a sick joke."
This is a sick. I'm late for my coffee, and I'm better than this. It gets better every time. Like every time somebody dies, he says some smarky comment that he's just better than this or he's above this, and it gets better every time.
Yeah.
Which shall come in at the ending.
And then next is the groupie,
Yeah. So basically, the groupie girl,
the blonde lady.
she's like, oh well, Johnny loves me, so she's not gonna do anything to me. So
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
it's
go
her. It's
find
her
him.
next, because like, in the will, he's like, "Oh, go to my bedroom or whatever."
Where
It's
we
like,
had the most memories.
yeah. And obviously, because everyone's a dipshit, they go to their respective places.
Every
Hey,
time,
yeah.
it just doesn't seem to fail that they just
Yeah.
fall into his
They're like,
trap.
"Oh, yeah, I'll be fine."
Oh yeah, and she finds him erotic in his zombie form, and it's just
No,
so
she
purely
she was kind of like, "It's kind of hot."
It's like
It's kind of
I
hot
think it's
until
kinda
until she actually sees him, and then she's like, hey,
hey
Johnny."
Johnny.
He's like,
And the whole,
he's so weird.
Oh my, yeah, he's
He's
like
like,
way too flamboyant, of like flipping his hands around in their faces and shit. So they go upstairs again. There's another fish eye. This time it's like yellow or something like this. And the girl goes to the mirror room where they had their most memories. And
Which is like, ew.
I guess it's the sex thing. I don't know. All I know is Johnny's like, you broke in my heart when you spent all this time. You said you loved me, and then you left me. So I'm gonna take your heart.
Oh yeah, he like rips her heart out
This is the best
from
part.
like under her stomach or
It
something.
makes no sense how it happened. Like you've seen this in plenty of monster movies. They go straight through the heart ripping out. Like he goes like at a
Like,
fucking retarded angle.
Yeah, and then like
Through
there's
her
like
stomach or some shit.
yeah, it makes like this this splatter sound where it's like it's like
Oh, and immediately he
oh, and he throws it at
he
her,
spikes the fucking heart at her face after she's dead, which is
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
and he's like, "Who's next?" again. And then
We
this time
get
it's
the Candyman manager. I am above this. I cannot be here. This is terrible.
yeah. And then the guitarist
Oh, Johnny is like, well, since you used to be my guitarist, and I know you always been jealous of me, I left you a little something in the bottom cabinet. And it's like some shitty guitar, and he's like, oh.
I guess it's like his super mega ultra guitar.
No, not even. It's just a random shitty guitar.
Oh no, that's
and
right.
It's
That's
like,
right.
oh, Johnny always thought of me as the last, most least important member of this band, even though I'm the one who rocked this band. So you know what? This guitar blows, and he breaks it, I think.
Yeah, and then he gets the good guitar.
Oh yeah, he goes.
Oh no, he breaks
downstairs.
the old guitar.
Yeah, he breaks the old guitar, but he goes like downstairs where their studio is.
Yeah.
And then Johnny has this like personal.
Doesn't he have like this cutout of him? Like,
oh yeah.
He's like,
rock on.
Yeah, he's like, rock on, bro.
Like he has a like cutout of himself in the studio, and then he has like his personal like badass guitar, and I remember this bassist ex-band member.
Oh, doesn't he like kiss it or something? He kisses like the.
He makes a growl noise.
Oh no, he's like rawr.
I'm like yeah, and then
He's like,
and then you pointed this out to me. I don't know much about playing instruments or.
Oh yeah, he put no. This is really simple. He put the guitar strap like on wrong.
He's supposed
like
to
you're supposed to put it like over your shoulder, not on your shoulder, mate.
Okay,
and like I'm not even like a pro at like playing or anything.
And if anybody tries to correct us, you gotta think in this realm they are rock stars or former rock stars, so there must be years of playing. So if anybody tries to say, "Well, this is the beginning," no, this movie's bad and it's done on purpose, and these are the little things they put in there so us guys can know shit.
Yeah, so we can talk shit about it.
It's fucking goddamn. It's so funny. It's so funny.
And,
it's so funny when you see it.
And what? He starts playing it randomly.
He starts
oh no,
he puts killer solo.
Yeah, he's like, time for my killer solo, and he puts it in the amp.
Yeah, and immediately, I guess Johnny Splatter was in the background, and he was raising the amps all the way to its max volume, and then he stops the solo. But of course, I assume when you play guitar, even when you hit the string, whatever, the note's still gonna play when you let go of it. So basically, it keeps on playing, and his ears start shooting out blood.
Yeah, and
in the
then
worst way.
Obviously,
And
it looks cheap and bad, and he's dead. And it's the manager,
which is like
Mr. Candyman.
Mr. Candyman, and he's like, "Oh man, I gotta remember what to do. I gotta cut a leg, cut an arm, cut a hand."
Oh, somehow Johnny Splatter, he collected all the bodies that were dead, and the one that just died, the guitarist, and he put them in the bathtub, like all arranged. It's like, okay, how'd you have time to do that? How did no one see you moving around?
Thank you for being so convenient, so I could defeat you. I
Yeah,
appreciate that. You're making it 10 times easier.
Yeah, you idiot.
So
no wonder no one liked you.
Mr. Candyman's like, "Oh, I gotta remember what to do," and then he tries to do the chant, and he does it like completely wrong. But the movie's just gonna dismiss it altogether. He says it completely like wrong and backwards. It's like Obuzis, Nazis, choo-choos, yeah, it's choo-choos, yeah.
Yeah, and then
chopping off their limbs.
Yeah.
From the dead bodies, and it's.
And he put them in the bag, and then he put them in the fireplace, and then he does the chant.
Oh yeah, then he does the chant. Yeah, that's the last thing you're supposed to do. You gotta catch him on fire.
Yeah, and this is the thing. You know how Johnny Splatter, he was trying to be like kind of poetic with all of his kills?
Oh yeah.
No, he suddenly just comes into the room and he's like, "Wooga!" He's gonna like try to like kill him.
Hey.
And then the Mr. Candyman, he takes the bag from the fireplace and he's like, get back! He's like, oh. So what the fuck?
What I really realized.
He's like, chill the fuck out, man. What the fuck?
What I really realized about this, Johnny Splatter looks like a guy from like a mall haunted house. That's the exact makeup.
He looks like a.
It's worse than Party City.
I was about to say he looks like a cutout from Party City.
Exactly, but like a little bit worse. Like it's done a little bit shitty. So we get Johnny Splatter attacking Mr. Candyman manager, and then the manager's like, you know what? I gotta cut a deal with you. You're gonna come back because
he's gonna be like, it's gonna be your comeback. He's like,
you're gonna
it's gonna be your resurrection. It's fucking weird.
Oh, he puts in a line and he's Splatter says, oh, me come back, you know, where would I come back? He's just like, have you seen me? He's just like, I'm dead. He's like, have you seen Mick Jagger play live or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Like, even back then, Mick Jagger was old as shit. This was 09. And then, you think about it, Rolling Stones in 2019.
Oh, no. He said, have you seen the Stones live?
Oh, have you seen the Stones live?
That's what he said.
So
it's like, oh man, that's kind of a low blow, guys. They're like old.
I think they'll find it funny, even though I doubt Mick Jagger or any of those guys will ever be watching this ever at any moment, at any time. But you never know. Maybe Alice Cooper have probably seen this. But besides that, so they get basically in a mini fight, and then as we said, the Candyman's the manager cuts a deal, and it's like, you're gonna go on a resurrection tour, and you're gonna tell the fans that you healed from your head wound, and that you're coming back twice as ever. You're gonna do twice the dates, twice the time, because you're dead, so you'll never need to sleep. You'll never be tired. You'll be the biggest man in the world. And look, he's dead. All of them are dead. There's nobody in your way. So Johnny Splatter and him shake hands, and they agree to fucking become a dead rock star, and then, Johnny Splatter's just like,
oh yeah,
how does that end?
No, he because I think the bassist, somehow she comes back to life.
Yeah, Johnny Splatter brings her back to life, so
she can be the bassist.
That's the only reason why.
And
she's like, why did you bring me back?
He's like, I needed a bassist.
That's the end.
And no, he says something. I didn't hear him though. He says something. He says some sort of line at the end, but
I got nothing. I didn't write it down.
God damn it, Ken.
These are certain things that I can't remember. Sorry, I have failed you. If anybody watches this movie, tell us what that final line is.
Yeah, because I don't remember. I didn't hear what he said.
Remember when Netflix had that 5-star rating system between 1 to 5? What's the best? What's the worst? This would have been a 5-star movie for sure.
That's true. It's better than Between Worlds.
Between Worlds.
And
probably better than Point Blank.
Yeah.
You Point Blank was just like, it got dull at times. This you could actually have fun of just how bad it was.
And Small Town Crime.
Another movie would be Small Town. Yeah, Small Town Crime. Nothing's better than Atone, which is coming up soon. We're gonna get there. Oh, excuse me. It's not Atone. It is Atone. It's not Atonement, but another Netflix original we will be watching soon is Atone.
Yeah,
nothing will beat that movie.
Yeah, sorry, this one's short. The thing we saw was this. It was actually this long.
Yeah, Splatter is 29 minutes and like 30 something seconds long.
I think it's exactly 29 minutes.
Shit. Well, so yeah, if you ever have a little time to watch some shitty movies,
watch Splatter.
Or you're trying to do something like, I don't know, trying just to have background shit, this is something to put on.
Yeah. So we will be coming.
Yeah, we'll be coming
back soon.
Yeah, with more shitty movies, great movies, good movies, meh movies. But we'll be coming to more reviews soon. Talk to you later.
All right. Bye bye.